Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bhummie and this is Girly Talk.
I love being your love. I'm trying to show you love. You are.
So today we're going to be doing a question and answer session. So you guys get to know a little bit about me, not a lot, okay, just a little bit because you cannot possibly know everything about me. So the first question, what's the most spontaneous thing I've ever done? Things don't really excite me like that. So I cannot really pick. Okay, I cannot really pick. I've done a couple of fun things in my life. I mean, I'm not a very extroverted person. I would consider myself an omnivore because I don't stay indoors all day and I also do not go out all the time. I'm not a social butterfly, but I cannot say this is the most spontaneous thing I've ever done or this is the most fun thing I've ever done that just made me so super excited. But I cannot pick one anyway. On to the next. If I could eat one food for the rest of my life, what would it be? I don't even need to think about it. It has to be rice. It has to be rice. I can eat rice every day for one whole month. I'm not even playing. I'm not even joking. It has to be rice. Be it jollof rice, fried rice, white rice and stew, coconut rice. Every kind of rice, okay? Just bring it. Just bring it. Next question. What's the one thing I never told anyone? If I never told anyone, then that means I should not tell you guys also, and it should not be said. So we're gonna skip that question. Next question: what is the biggest risk I have ever taken? Biggest risk I've ever taken was when I was in school. I had just entered my 300 level, and that was when we started written examination. That means theory, and I took a very big risk. I took a past question from someone that has graduated that particular class, and I only read w- all of the questions inside that past question. Meaning, I only read the answers to that past question, and that was my whole confidence entering the exam hall. On my way to the exam, I was thinking to myself that if the question comes out from somewhere else in the notes that I did not bother to open, how was I going to do it? I'm not even going to tell you guys the outcome of that exam. I'm not going to tell you guys, but I think that is by far the biggest risk I have ever taken. Because what is my most embarrassing moment? Hey, Jesus. If there is one thing I avoid is embarrassing myself in public. My most embarrassing moment would be after I finished my driving class with so much confidence. I felt like I could drive the car out of my compound, and my compound is this very narrow compound that if you're not a pro, you cannot, navigate your way out of that gate. I could look at the mirrors, I could look at this, I could look at that. I had not even moved. I had not even pressed the accelerator so much. I crashed into the wall. Mind you, it is not my car. It is not my car. I crashed into the wall. I broke the backlights. Why it is embarrassing is I was overly confident. I was overly confident that I could just drive that car out of that compound without help. But I did whatever I chose is I broke that light, and the moment I had that crash, hmm, I just put the car on park. I sat down on that seat for a minute and I was just breathing hard. I was breathing in and out, just trying, just trying not to enter into shock. Let us move on from that question. If I could live in any era, what would it be? I would say the Bridgerton era. The Bridgerton era, of course, it is not a documented era that it ever existed. I mean, Bridgerton is a movie, we all know that. But that Elizabethan era, that era, there's just some kind of romanticism about it. Everything about it is romanticized. Like, do you understand? It feels unreal. Unreal. I think that is the era I would like to be in those dresses worn by Queen Charlotte, have my hair in crazy styles, do crazy things, hopeless, romantic, although that's not me. But anyway, let's move on to the next question. What's the one thing I wish I can change about myself? I do not think I'm perfect, but I love me. I am obsessed with me. I love me so much. And although I have flaws, but I don't think I would want to change anything. I would only want to learn from it. Okay, we would make mistakes and then we will learn from our mistakes. So I don't think there's anything I would want to change about myself. All right. What is my biggest fear? Hmm. This is a very, to me, an intimate question, but I would say my biggest fear is not being successful. My biggest fear is working hard and not seeing the reward of your hard work, of my hard work. And that is never going to happen in Jesus' name. Olomaje. But I would say that is my biggest fear. All right. Describe your perfect day. My perfect day would be a rainy day indoors with lights, not generator lights, NEPA lights, because I want to be sleeping knowing that I'm not burning petrol. A rainy day with lights, me in a blanket on the bed, watching TV, probably a series with ice cream. I know I said a rainy day and ice cream, but that combo is just perfect. You will not find me eating hot food on a rainy day. I'm sorry. You will not find me eating hot food on a rainy day. So my perfect day will be a rainy day, Netflix and chill, just sleeping, scrolling my phone, watching series. That is my perfect day. My perfect day is not going out having fun. But like I said, I'm not a social butterfly. So like I enjoy those things every once in a while, but not all the time, alright? On to the next. What is the hardest lesson I have learned? The hardest lesson I have learned would be that if you are always afraid of the unseen, mm, you would not take any step towards becoming that thing that you want to become or doing that thing you want to do. So let me rephrase. Just because you are afraid of what might come, of what might happen if you take this step, you are afraid of the unseen. Mm? That fear is going to hinder you from actually taking that step. So that is the hardest lesson that I have learned. So if you know and you have it in your heart that you want to do something, you want to take a risk, you want to move on to the next stage of your life, just do it. Just do it anyway. Just take that risk. Anything that happens along the line, you take it as a lesson and then you move on. But just do it, because if you keep being afraid that, oh, what if this happens, what if that happens, you're never going to do it, and you're just going to find out that you'll be stuck in one place. So just do it anyway. What is my biggest pet peeve? I think this question thing that started trending on TikTok, and the thing about English, the thing about grammar is it changes. It is not like mathematics that the formula you used 10 years ago, 20 years ago is still applicable to some kind of things that you do now. I mean, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, the term pet peeve was not a thing that people were very, was not a thing that was very common. I'm very, very sure 5 years ago, 10 years ago, no one knew what pet peeve was until one day on TikTok, somebody just came. What is your pet peeve? And then the person that question was thrown to was confused. Like, what is pet peeve? But pet peeve is a thing that irritates you. Would I say irritates you? Why it is called pet is something that you've nurtured. Pet, you have nurtured it, you have kept it in your heart all this while, and it's just cringing. And then peeve, that thing that cringes you. You understand? That thing that whenever you see it, whenever you hear it, you're like, oh my god. And I would say my pet peeve is a person that talks too much. A person that talks too much. There's this girl on TikTok, or there are two girls on TikTok that I do not like. I do not like at all because they talk too much. Oh, I can't do this if this, yeah, and then you are talking like you are a girl. You are talking like a raz. You don't know me. Shit, you dey mad. Hey, I go break bottle for you. Hey, shit, no. It is a big turn off for me. It is a huge red flag for me. So I think my pet peeve is people that talk too much, especially females. Females that talk too much. You are in a public place, you are discussing, you are talking, you're not talking like a lady, you're just opening your mouth and blotting different nonsense. You don't know me, do you know what I have, do you know who I am, who are you, shut up. Anyway, let us move on from that. All right. If I could listen to one song for the rest of my life, which song would it be? Honestly, I cannot pick one song because I'm a huge music lover. I am a huge music lover, so I cannot pick one song. But I would say any song by Billie Eilish. Any song by Billie Eilish. I know people see Billie Eilish song as sad songs. Yeah, sometimes in sad situations you listen to Billie Eilish song and then you can just relate to every lyrics that she's just putting down in that song. But any song by Billie Eilish, it calms my nerves. Honestly, it just calms my nerves. So if I could listen to one artist for the rest of my life, it would be Billie Eilish. And the last question: what is my dream job? What is my dream job? My dream job has inspired many decisions I have taken in my life, has influenced many things that I have said in my life, has influenced many impacts that I have made in people's lives also, because I believe that no matter how stupid what I'm saying might be to some people, there are people that have also been impacted by some things that I've been saying on this channel and my life outside this camera. And my dream job, I would say, and like I have always said, is ambassador for women's rights. Ambassador for women's rights. I am so invested, so interested in women. Do not quote me wrong, I'm not a feminist. Please. I like soft life, I like baby girl lifestyle, I like being taken care of. So I am so interested, so invested in women, and in what aspects you might ask? Women's rights, women that have been battered, women that have been stepped on, women that have been treated poorly, women, girls, women, that female gender that was created so specially and beautifully by God. I am so invested, so interested in their lives, and I want to make so much impact. I might not be able to reach the world at large, but I will start from somewhere. A drop of water is going to make a mighty ocean. I'm starting from Girly Talk today. Tomorrow it will be another platform. Next time is going to be, just reach out. Reach out. I just want to reach out. I just want to help. I want to use my voice to help. I want to use my voice to represent them. I want to use my voice. I want to use what I know how to do, what I know how to say to help women, and also to empower women and make them understand that in the world that we live in, a woman should and can be able to excel in this world. And when you excel, you're not doing it to spite the other gender. No, that is not it. You excel because you want to be better. You want to make yourself better. You want to make an impact. You impact people to also impact others. That is what I want to do. That is my dream job. 'Cause I'm also a woman. I'm also a girl. Okay. So anyway, we have come to the end of today's section. You guys, please do not ever forget to hit that subscribe button. That subscribe button is just right below this video. All you have to do is touch it. You don't even need to start answering one question or the other. All you just have to do is touch that subscribe button, share, just share, let people enjoy what you are enjoying. And all of these questions that I've answered here today, I'm also throwing it out to you guys, and I want you to just answer them in the comment section. All of these questions: what's your pet peeve, what's your favorite food, what's this, was that. So just answer. So you guys, thank you very much for watching. Bye.